Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Jacob Dickey.
Certainly there may have been some confusion if you woke up and walked outside this morning. It does not feel like late February. It feels more like a spring day out there. A little bit hazy, cloudy. The moisture certainly is up here. Our current temperature in Champaign is 63. Dew point's at 59. So we've got a fairly saturated air mass here, and that south wind continues to bring more moisture into the region. We'll see a mix of clouds here during the morning. I do think we get some sunshine this afternoon. Where we get that sunshine, I think temperatures will really pop pretty quickly out there. I'm going to go with 76 for my average high here. There could be a couple of storms this afternoon and evening that could be on the strong to severe side. We'll look for a blustery south wind, some gust over 30 still on the table. Look at this map here. 80, the forecast high for places like Taylorville, Springfield, Jacksonville, 79 in Decatur, 76 in Champaign. We're at 77 in Danville. This will be, based on our forecast, it looks like it's going to be the warmest February day on record. It will break the record from yesterday. And then look at the change that comes tonight. That strong cold front rolls on through. We're down to 25 for a low after being in the upper 70s and low 80s in many spots. 24, Mahomet, 20 in Elkhart and in Waverly, 25 in Lerna here. Whenever we get a strong front like this coming on through, look at these wind chill values even by tomorrow morning. Single digits towards I-55, teens along I-57 here. Usually is the chance for, yes, some strong storms, and that is the case for us here. We're going to call it a threat that is conditional for tornadoes. The chance there for wind and hail also on the board, but it very much is going to depend on a few things to happen. When we look at the dynamics of the atmosphere, there's a bit of a jet streak aloft. That's a maximum area of high winds in the atmosphere, and it can often help promote rising motion as the air spreads out, exiting that. So we're in the right spot here. We jump down to the surface. Not only do we have that strong cold front coming, but there's also an unusual dry line that's in place. Some of us that get to 80 today may see our dew point drop 20, 30 degrees very quickly as that comes on through, which will help us warm up. Ahead of it, though, we get plenty of moisture. Here's where the dry line may be somewhere 5 o'clock. That's where we could see maybe an area of enhanced atmospheric fuel, instability in the atmosphere. Where that sets up remains to be seen. But if we get a spark to light that fuel up, then maybe we can get the chance for a thunderstorm or two to develop. Uncertain if that's the case. Some of our guidance has said, nope, we think the cap, a lid in the atmosphere, will hold tight, but it just takes one storm in an environment like this to cause some big problems here. Most of us miss out. But if you happen to get a storm and you find yourself at the path of it, large hail certainly could be a possibility. A tornado threat is there, even a wind threat. Notice by 11 p.m., maybe a storm pops up here. We'll keep an eye on it, but not everyone going to get that. A broad slight risk for severe weather here. They can't really go higher than that because it's not a widespread coverage area. It's maybe one storm, maybe two storms somewhere. But if those storms take hold again, we're looking at a tornado risk at a 4 right now. A broad region for a 4. Also that hail risk. I really think if one of the storms comes to fruition here, we could see some golf ball size hail, maybe larger than that. Not all of us get that, but the potential certainly is there for that. Let's talk about that front coming through quickly here. Look at that big change in temperature that's on the way. We've talked about the severe weather risk. We got to follow it up with the chance for snow then after midnight here. Look at this band of snow that tries to sneak on through. That's 4 in the morning. Some snow showers swinging on by here. If you wake up at 6, 7, you'll miss it. But there could be maybe a light dusting possible in areas north and west of I-57 and I-72 there. Not going to be a whole lot. The good news is it's short-lived here. You can see those temperatures are going to reset, and by the time we get to the weekend, I think things look a lot better around here. Look at the highs for the weekend. 65 for Saturday, 70 for Sunday. We'll forget about this quick cold snap that's coming our way. Here's your 7-day forecast here. Really keeping an eye for an isolated strong to severe storm this afternoon into the evening hours. Then that chance for some rain, maybe some snow comes on into the morning hours tomorrow. Quick drop down. But then we're climbing back, and by next weekend should be nice and beautiful. Maybe starting early next week with the chance for some more showers and storms. It's kind of weird that we're seeing these big swings. Yeah. Normally the March, April type swings here as we finish up the month of February.
Well, I mean, but the good news is we've been fortunate with these weekends. They've been really pleasant as a good rebound. So.
Honestly, you're right about that. 65 and 70 Saturday, Sunday with lots of sunshine. It's going to be pretty nice.
I'm looking forward to it, Jacob.